I'm going to walk you through how to create a simple landing page. So with that being said, let's get started. So right now we're going to be using this theme. So here you can actually change the color as well, change the color of the theme. So let's put this one a little bit of red. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to put this heading text right here. And to add this text, what you need to do is to click on there. You can do this in two different ways. You can use the text box here, text element, to add the text, or you can use this setting tab right here and click on announcement banner. So I'm going to click here, I'm going to paste the text right here. I might want to add a button text. I can put something like access now, and then you can put a link here. You can copy any link and then drop the link. So here I'm gonna paste the link right here. This is how it's gonna show right now. Now another thing I want to do here is to add a little bit of text, like this text right here. And then we don't need logo on this page that I'm designing right now, so I'm gonna put text right here, and I'm gonna move it on the left hand side. So on this right hand side, I'm gonna add this ebook image right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna double click and click on upload button, and then I'm gonna click here to upload the book. So I'm gonna put the book right here. Now another thing I want to do here is to add this subscription form right here. Okay, so go and copy the subscription form from your email marketing software and then come here to embed it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go and then copy this one. I'm gonna click it, and then I'm gonna copy this one. I use the email marketing software, so but I added a little bit of CSS on the code. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click here to embed the code. So click embed, and then embed this code, and then click next, inside. So this is how it's looking right now. So I'm gonna move a little bit up, so you can see right here this page background color is not looking good, so we might want to add another background color. You can use software like canva.com to create a new background color, to create a custom background color, or you can get one from Google. So let's try to get one from Google right now. So select image, and then here we can now search for image that we want. If you want to get one from the gallery, you can do that as well. So let's see whether we can get anyone that looking good here. For example, let's try to use this one and see how it's looking. So yeah, we might consider using this one. No, it's not good. So let's try to check whether we can find another one. And right here we can use something like this one. Let's see how it's looking much better. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to stretch this one a little bit. All right, this is how it's looking right now. So now I'm gonna try to bold this one, maybe put it like title, or maybe heading. Okay, heading is looking more better. So you can as well try to bold this one, and then underline it, try to do some styling on it, and then see how it's looking. Okay, right now what we need to do now is to put some image here and some text. All right, like how this one is looking, or similar like this. So we're gonna go here. You might want to use any of this layout, so I'm gonna click on this one. So here I might want to put some image here, upload image here, from Google or or using your own picture. All right, so here I'm gonna select one from Google, and I'm gonna just search for people, and I can just take any image here. This is just an example that I'm showing you, and then here you can put some text. All right, you can copy some text that you want to add there. Okay, here I can just put this text, and here paste it right here. Delete this one off. And right here I can put something like divider. Click here to add divider right here. Alright, so you can see how it's looking. You can make an adjustment here if you want. If you want to add bullet point, just remove this one and click here to add another bullet point. You can see that. So now I'm gonna go back. Next thing you want to do here is to add a little bit more text. Okay, you have seen how to add text, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more text right here, something like about the author. So here I'm gonna put here all this text. Click here, double click text element, and then paste the text. You can change the font. You can change the font. You can change the font size. You can change the style. You can change anything you want. You can change the color if you want. Let's say if you want to put this one something like black, you can click on this text icon and click here to be black. You can see if you want this one to be something like blue, you can click here to be blue. Okay, if you want it to be as heading, you can click here to make it as heading. So this is how you can make changes on the design your site using Google Site, and it's totally free. All right, so now the next thing you want to do here is to add testimony session. All right, to do that you can now click here to add subtitle, to add some text, and then center it. It's not showing because the color is different color, so I'm gonna put something like background color here. So click here to add background color. To add background color, click on this icon and then select any of this, or you can get one custom one upload by yourself, or you can get one done one from Google. All right, so let's try to do this one right here. So I'm going to click this one, and then now I'm going to try to center this text. All right, to highlight the text, and click here to align the text. So now I'm going to try to make it a little bit bigger, put it like 18. The next thing I want to do right here is to add the testimony. So to do that, you can use any of these elements as well, or you can simply just copy text and add image, icon, or anything else. You can add image, icon, or simply add a profile pictures. So now, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just use this element. I'm gonna click on this element, and then we can now move this one under this one, move this one here, you see. So you can now duplicate this section as well if you want to add more, and then you can move it up. You can click any section to delete if you don't need it. So I'm going to delete this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy some text right here and paste the text. So this is how you can add your testimony section right here. And then when you're done, you might wanna put something like background color. You can stretch this one, make it a little bigger so they stay in the same position. Let's upload one image from Google again. So we're gonna go here, select image from Google. So I'm gonna click here. I'm gonna search like people. So you can see a lot of images that you can use. So I can simply select this one. Alright, so this is how it's gonna look. So you can now do the same as well with other ones. Normally what I should do here is to delete this one, delete this section, delete this section. For example, if you want to make it quicker, and then you need to now duplicate this one, and then you can manually go here and then replace these images. All right, click on the little three dots and then go here and replace the images. Okay, so when you're done, you can add another divider here. The next part is to add a button. Maybe you want to add another button. You can use Google button element here to add a button, or you can use a custom button that you've done with HTML code, and you can now embed the code right here. But right now I'm going to show you how to do one with Google. Just click here, you can put something like download now, and then link. You can copy external link or link of the same page that you're creating, so that can, when you click download now, you're gonna come up here for them to enter their email address here and download the ebook. So now I'm gonna just go here and put the page name, the page link, and then click here, stretch it a little bit, and then this is our download button. So the last thing I want to do is to add this last footer right here, and to do that I can simply copy the text. So the add footer, click on this add footer if you want to add footer. Normally when you're building this kind of page, most people prefer not to add footer, all right? So but if you want to add footer, just click add footer button right here, and they copy and paste the text, all right? Or type the text, manually type the text if you want it to be. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here and then choose background color that I want it to be on the footer. So for me to do that, I'm going to click here, and let's select one from the Google again. So here I'm going to search for something like light gray, and then you can see the colors that I can use on my footer. So right now I'm gonna just click on this one and see how it's looking. It's not looking that bad. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna just see how my site is looking. So let us preview the site to see the web page, to see how it's looking. So now we're gonna go and then preview the site. Click on the preview icon, and then let's see how it's looking. So this is how the site looks right now on your large screen. This is desktop screen, all right? So you can see the ebook. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so you can see how it's looking on a large screen. So this is tablet, okay? You can see it looking good, and this is a mobile phone, all right? So the page is well designed. I can see how it's looking on mobile, all right? So now I'm gonna go back and make this one a little bit larger, so they stay at the same position with this subscription form. So I'll make it a little bit big, and then click publish now. Let's call it web page 1, and then publish. Now let's try to view the published site. So click on view published site, so you can see how it's looking, because I make it a little bit bigger, and you can see it looking good right now. So you can see this one, so people can click here to download this book straight away, or they can enter their email address to download the book. So this is just quicker way you can create your own web page using Google site, and it's totally free. Okay, you don't need to pay anything for hosting your site. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.